Hello, hi, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over all of my eyeshadow palettes. I really just wanted to show them because I think it's interesting. I'm nosy. I want to see other people's collections. So we're going to just go through my eyeshadow collection really quick today. The first one that I'm going to start out with is this one from Hindash Cosmetics in collaboration with Bailey Sarian. I'm going to try to get this up close and personal so you can see this, but this is the Fatally Yours eyeshadow palette. If you don't know who Bailey Sarian is, you're probably living under a rock, but she does a dark history and then of course murder mystery and makeup, hence the Fatally Yours eyeshadow palette. But she is stunning. I haven't used this one quite as much as I would have liked, but I love a good grunge palette, and this is perfect. I am just this blue shade right here. It's like a dark tealy green that is beautiful. And then this is just a really perfect, kind of slightly darker than the classic Tiffany blue, but it is a stunning palette, and it has this really cool like quilted stitch detailing on the actual eyeshadows. I'm just obsessed with it. I love Bailey Sarian, so I had to get this one, of course. I will try to use it a little bit more because that's kind of the goal, but the pattern is so cute. And then I have a custom Z palette with some of the Fatally Yours stickers, but this is a mostly glitter eyeshadow palette. Forgive me, I do need to just clean this out really quick, but these are all Give Me Glow 26mm eyeshadows. You can see they are all pretty darn sparkly. This one right here is very, very similar to the MAC's Blue Brown pigment, which I really like. And I got these for a screaming deal. I think they were having a 40% off on their website, so I got all of these for like super cheap. And then this one, this is the only matte shade in this entire little 9-pan, but it is the Kelly Green, which is unfortunately discontinued, but it is a stunning matte green and I absolutely love it. And I feel like if I put this one here, I could have like the stoplight, you know what I mean? But I tried to do like a little bit of color categorization, but I'm gonna just swatch a couple of these for you. Maybe it was this one that's more similar to Blue Brown by MAC. But these are, they're crazy shimmers. They're insane. When you put them on your lid, they are like the classic, your eyes just look wet and beautiful, and they're incredible. Just like, look at that. That's like one little dip in the palette, and I still have some left over on my fingers. They're crazy. I love Give Me Glow glitters. Give me glow glitters. Give me glow glitters. It's fine. Don't call me out about it. Now this one actually makes me a little bit sad, but I love this palette nonetheless. This is a Makeup Geek palette. I think this was the Warm Neutrals palette where you bought it and they sent you all the shades and then you got the palette, so you kind of got to put the palette together yourself, which is kind of fun. And then it comes, of course, with the kind of custom Makeup Geek Z palette. I did break a shade, which is why there is one missing on the bottom there, but I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They are just so beautiful to blend. They're so easy to work with. Their glitter shades are insane. This purple is probably my all-time favorite. It's just a really beautiful, nice lilac-y glitter. And again, it's stunning. I'm obsessed with Makeup Geek stuff. I'm so sad that they are not in business anymore, but I am so glad I have this palette, and it will take me forever to use this just because I'm just such a huge fan and such just like, this is nostalgic for me. It's fine. So Makeup Geek, Marlena, I miss you. I love your stuff. Please come back out with Makeup Geek stuff because I need to use that palette. I need to fucking rebuy it. This is another custom Z palette that I have, just a ton of different shadows from several different brands, all kind of put in one. The reason I put all of my shadows in Z palettes is because it just saves so much space in my actual collection, and it just makes it a lot easier. Like if I wanted to travel with this, I've got a couple different kind of palettes mixed in, and it just makes it a lot easier for storage, is kind of the main purpose. But this one, oh, that's funky. This one, it just has a ton of really nice purple shades in here. I think a lot of these are Colourpop. Please don't judge me. We know what these are. But I needed that palette because at the time I was a really big fan. And the eyeshadows themselves are phenomenal quality. I can't knock that, and I can't take that away from them. But some Colourpop stuff in here, and then this one is a fun one. but that is that one. And then I have kind of my Mac Daddy of all Mac Daddy palettes. This is basically 4 different eyeshadow palettes in one, which again, like this just makes my life so much easier. Like if I wanted to travel with this, this would be all the eyeshadows I would ever need. And this is what this section looks like. These are all Give Me Glow eyeshadows, and then I believe these are Colourpop up here. I don't know what these are. I forget, but I know this is some Colourpop, Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and then I have just like a random eyeshadow here, but these and then these kind of longer rectangular pans are all Hindash Cosmetics. I believe he has 2 palettes out. This is the original, and then this is kind of the more colorful one. If you have not tried Hindash Cosmetics, you need to, because these, when I tell you that these shadows, there is no fallout. It is crazy. They are so nice to blend. They are just so easy to work with. Like, it's insane. I didn't believe it till I bought it, but you can use these as blush, as eyeshadow, as face contour. Of course, you can do that with most of any other shadows, but just the formula of these is spectacular. I love them, and I use kind of these 2 mixed together as kind of an under eye brightener, which is really nice. And then just look at that. It's crazy. This is like, you can make anything with these. They're great. I love them. The next little one I have, she's kind of a really good classic neutral eyeshadows. Again, like I don't really know where these are from, but just have a really good neutral section there. And then the last little section here, this is all just kind of my random drawer. I've got some Give Me Glow. This is, I think, Nikita Dragon with the egg shapes. I really just wanted these hot pink shades, and I love them. They are really, really nice. And then just some contour and highlighter products in the back, and then some, I don't know what brand those are, but I have them. This is kind of my random little drawer, but that is my big Mac Daddy palette. And then the last one I have is probably my current favorite one of all time. I'm a really big Lord of the Rings fan, so this one just kind of works out really well for me. I'm keeping the box. Don't at me for it. But just, this is stunning packaging, and I'm obsessed with it. So, don't fall. Perfect. This is what that one looks like. This is, of course, Glamlite Cosmetics. Comes with erased lettering on the front. And then, I'm going to try not to blind you with this mirror here. But this is what that palette looks like. It is absolutely stunning, and of course all the shadows are named after Lord of the Rings characters, which I'm obsessed with. Like this green one is an absolutely stunning shimmer shade. Looks, oh, it's so pretty. Like, it's a stunning palette. I'm very impressed. I've only used it once so far. I need to definitely use it more, but that is my eyeshadow collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what eyeshadow palettes are your favorites in the comments down below so I can go check them out. Let me know if you have any of the ones that I have. And then, whew, I'm hot. It is friggin' hot. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.